Good morning, traders. So it is FOMC day. Later this evening, we do have Euro news as well in a bit. So I'm just not actively trading today, but yeah, let me just give you an update. So as you can see on EURUSD, we are in this demand. We've just failed to really find the bullish momentum to push out of here. In terms of entries, there was a 15-minute entry. However, as you can see, we had a really big stop loss, and usually I just like to target the next supply zone. So I didn't take this entry because the risk to reward was not worth it for me. I need to see at least a minimum 1 to 3. You could have extended this because if you look at 4 hour, obviously we're overall bullish, so it could go past this supply into the second one, but overall I just always target the nearest supply because it's more high probability. What could happen is price heads up, comes here, comes back down, and then goes up. So in that case, I would rather miss out on that entry and enter here when it's, a bit more, hopefully gonna have better risk to reward. So for me, yeah, it wasn't really a interesting entry here, but you can see you had minor break, liquidation, and then obviously you could see that now in hindsight, it's good we skipped this one because you would have got tagged in and then been in drawdown the whole time, been in drawdown overnight, and then you can see we had a little breakout this morning, comes back to break even. So yeah, with news coming out in about an hour on Euro, it's just so uncertain if it will just tag you out or head up higher. So personally not in this. Let me know if you guys entered longs from this demand. But yeah, over on GBPUSD, yeah, I mean, it's a bit tricky because what you can see is overall price is compressing. So we haven't had that bearish move, that, little breakout to the downside, and then should go past this demand and head down towards the low since we're overall bearish. But you can see that we are respecting supply and just not really having that momentum to push down lower. So let's review kind of these last few trade opportunities. So last week on Friday, you had an opportunity to get in, but obviously it was like a weekend trade, so not the best. And then this was the next 4 hour supply, which I did take this entry, and you could have seen that it violated this zone, went for the push up higher, and then the risk to reward is just not really there. If you had your stop loss at the high, it becomes more of a swing trade, which you can do, nothing wrong with that, something like that. But however, you can see that we have right now another 4 hour supply. This candle over here is your 4 hour supply. So on the 15-minute, you could be looking for entries, but because it's FOMC, I'm not really interested in entering anything, but you would have the minor break there, wait for liquidation of this supply, or price forms another supply over here, which would be better, and then you would wait for the liquidation, and then you can enter like that. But yeah, overall it would be good with FOMC. Potentially, even if we don't get a trade, it will probably have that move down into this demand, so we can see what happens. But yeah, be careful with your trades today. Lower the risk if you do enter anything, and yeah, let's see what happens. Bye guys.